And athletes in the field. Number 1, Eliza Lepere from Ballarat. 2, Sarah Tucker, Ballarat. 3, Ella Stiles, Geelong Guild. 4, Sophie McMinimie, Western Athletics. 5, Katie Ward, Collingwood. 6, Jasmine O'Reilly from Athletics Chilwell. 7, Chelsea Saw of Melbourne Uni. 8, Lu Zin Zhang from Melbourne Uni. 9, Maxine Plug from Doncaster. 10, Simone McInnes, St Stephen's. 11, Stacey Bolger, Glenn Huntley. 12, Joanne Pratt, Casey Cardinia. 13, Eloise Thompson, Athletics Nunawading. 14, Mira Tabet from Coburg. 15, Jessica Campbell, Diamond Valley. 16, Sarah Watts of Ballarat. 17, Olivia Richardson of Geelong Guild. 18, Kate McClure of Melbourne University. 19, Georgia Pounding of Old Zavarians. 20, Grace Muir of Yarra Rangers. 21, Brianna Bunworth of Western Athletics. 22, Catherine Foley of Box Hill. 23, Marianne Murray from Diamond Valley. 24, Rebecca Barry of Frankston. And to round out the field, number 25, Gabriella Sprignall of Melbourne University in this women's B 5,000 metres. Leading them around, Chelsea Saw of Melbourne Uni, followed by Sarah Tucker of Ballarat and Rebecca Barry of Frankston. They'll be your first 3 through the 600 metres.
Another wife.
We'll grab the crowd's attention here briefly. We've had confirmation from upstairs. Pending ratification, Sam Clifford of Tasmania has broken the under-18 national record of Ryan Gregson with a run of 14:07.92. So a 12-year-old record out the door. What a run.
So coming through the kilometre in 3 minutes, 28 seconds, still our leader, Chelsea Saw of Melbourne University, followed by Sarah Tucker, Ballarat, and Rebecca Barry, still 1, 2, 3 in this race. Sophie McMinimie moved away into 4th position, the athlete from Western Athletics. So through the K in about 3-minute 30 pace, which would lend itself to a 17:30 finishing time, which would be quite unbelievable for a bunch of the runners in that front pack. So we might see the pace just ease a little bit as the race progresses, but we'll see if they string out.
Just putting a bit of room into it early, Massini. Just front-loading the pace. Going out in an earnest canter. I like it.
Banking seconds, we call it. So Chelsea Saw has extended her lead into 1,400 metres into this race. Simone McInnes from St Stephen's moves her way into second position, and Sophie McMenemy of Western Athletics sliding away into third. So still 1, 2, 3, going through 1,800 metres. Chelsea Saw, Melbourne Uni, Simone McInnes, St Stephen's, Sophie McMenemy of Western Athletics. Eliza Lapierre of Ballarat moves her way into fourth position, and Rebecca Barry of Frankston still in the mix towards the top end of the field. Through 2 kilometres, first 5 laps in about 7:11, 7:12. Slowing the pace just slightly from their first kilometre. On track now for around 18 minutes for the 5K journey. As the front of the field slowly starts to catch the back end of the field here. There's quite a spread of seed times in this women's B 5,000 metre race.
Great work, Gabby!
Stacey Bolger of Glen Huntly moves into fourth position here. A name that's sort of moved up in the field, has been sitting in the pack up until now in this race.
Races within races again here, Michael. We've got the front pack doing a fair bit of splintering up currently, but a bit more of a solid chase pack, but hard to define that chase pack up the front just at the moment.
And Brianna Bunworth leading the next few as they cross the finish line, with Jessica Campbell from Diamond Valley. So nearing the halfway mark of this women's 5,000 metre B race, Chelsea Saw still in the lead, Simone McInnes closely following in around a bit over 9 minutes for the 2.5 kilometres. So heading for about 18:10 5K at this point. Amira Tabet from Coburg moving away into fifth position. Olivia Richardson of Geelong Guild also running a strong race there in fifth, has been in that front pack the whole way. Now, as they start to spread out, these athletes are starting to be revealed.
Public service announcement to anyone that drives what appears to be a Toyota Corolla. Silver one parked just near the gate. Your lights are on. Your car battery will not appreciate that. Also, if we could get the medalists from the men's and women's Victorian Championships to pop back over to the start line, we'll look to do the medal presentations after this race.
So through the 3K mark, 7.5 laps done and 5 to go in just under 11 minutes for that first pack of 6 runners in this women's B race. So about an 18-20 pace these girls are on at the moment. The pace has slowed slightly as the race has progressed, so if they can hold on to this current form, they will be heading for around the mid 18 minutes for their 5K run, which would be a great run for many of these athletes in the front pack. As it looks like Sophie McMinimy of Western Athletics has taken charge with 4.5 laps to go, just gapping the next 5 athletes.
Out of the Stu Macaulay squad out of Western Athletics, McMinimy, a strong cross-country runner classically, will look to pull away here. Four laps to go and McMinimy leads with a gap of about 10 metres.
McMinimy's PB 18.19 and she is pretty much on pace to get that tonight with a few solid last laps.
Chase group of 5, about 20 metres now. That gap has grown even in the last 100, so McMinimy on a mission.
Within that pack we have Sophie McInnes of St Stephen's. We have Amira Tabit of Coburg, Olivia Richardson, Geelong Guild, one of their early leaders in Chelsea Saw of Melbourne University. And leading a lot of them in that chase pack is Stacey Bolger of Glen Huntly Athletics.
McMinimy with 3 to go, maintaining that lead. The chase pack of 5, I'll call it. It's 6. Working on that. Mike Massini, my co-commentator here, as he says, no affinity for traditional mathematics, but running, he's your man. Looking for 14.40 here with a kilometre to go for Sophie McMinimy, and she'll be on PB pace as she crosses in 14.35. Races within races, folks. Stories within the lower heats. McMinimy on the path for a PB.
So Sophie McMinimy, our current leader, 2 laps to go in the women's 5,000 metre B race as the flood of athletes come in behind her. Olivia Richardson taking charge of that second pack, leading out Stacey Bolger of Glenn Huntley, Sophie McInnes, St Stephen's follows her, Amira Tabbit of Coburg, and still holding strong, Chelsea Saw of Melbourne Uni, our early leader.
McMinimee comes up to the bell. Will look to go well under her personal best. Entered with 18.19.60, and she is on to obliterate that currently.
She has about 35 seconds to complete this. 1 minute, 35 seconds to complete this last lap, and I think she will. Olivia Richardson of Geelong Guild and Stacey Bolger of Glen Huntley follow, as does Sophie. Jeez. Simone McInnes.
We'll get there.
Chelsea Saw of Melbourne University and Amira Tabbit of Coburg. Starting to string out now the tightly knit pack as they have been all race. On the back straight, Sophie McMinimee in PB Town, heading for a big one tonight. 200 metres to go.
PB Town, population 1. McMinimee storming around the track. Always good when you know you're on for a quick time. Stu McCauley in the stands here looking on. Good coaching. Solid group out at Western Athletics.
Olivia Richardson and Stacey Bolger as well. PBs of 18:30 or seed times, should I say. And they will be looking to go under that as well.
Hands together, folks. Sophie McMinimee has led for a bulk of the race here and will smash her PB.
PB by over 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, as we see Stacey Bolger of Glen Huntley charge towards the finish line, also clocking a big PB of over 10 seconds, as does Olivia Richardson of Geelong Guild. 1, 2, 3 in the women's B race. Simone McInnes, Amira Tabbit, Chelsea Saw, and Sarah Tucker all coming in for solid times, around 18 and a half minutes for 5K. Eliza Lapierre of Ballarat. Catherine Foley of Box Hill just crossing the line now. Gabriella Sprignall of Melbourne University. Jessica Campbell, Diamond Valley. Brianna Bunworth of Western Athletics, all just under 19 minutes.
Rebecca Barry of Frankston Athletics Club finishing off there.
Grace Mueller of Yarra Rangers. Sarah Watts, Ballarat, crossing the line now. Smashed her seed time there by about 50 seconds. Sarah Watts of Ballarat, well done. Alice Stiles, Geelong Guild. The young Jasmine O'Reilly of Joanne Pratt of Casey Cardinia crossing the line now, as does Katie Ward of Collingwood. Both under their seed times. Marianne Murray of Diamond Valley. Georgina Pounding of Old Zavarians. Huge race.
If we could get our Victorian state championship medalists from the previous men's and women's races to pop over to the 400 metre start line.
So Eloise Thompson coming through, finishing there, and
McKenna Myler as well. You have an invitational bronze to collect, so please report to the start line.
Xin Lu Zhang of Melbourne University crosses the line now in a bit